Hello everybody, this is John and this is Kylie.
Hi guys.
Yeah, we are here to just basically wrap up this year as a whole and thank each and every one of you guys for just viewing the channel and really just we appreciate every single one of you. And this year alone, just everything has been just all over the place. And I haven't been able to really upload as much this year as I have previously, just because life has been really all over the place. One big thing that I recently uploaded was back in February, Kylie and I getting engaged, and
that was probably the highlight of our year this year. A lot has been ugly, but that has been one highlight. And with that being said, every highlight in your life is going to be different than ours, so don't be comparing our highlights and your highlights because they're all beautiful.
Yeah, each every one of them, because there's a lot of times where life is gonna kick you in the butt, and this year was one of those years.
In the butt this year.
So this year really just finances and having to basically step up as an adult and really understand what it's like to be an adult, have to pay taxes, have to buy a car on my own with the help of Kylie, of course, and really just stepping up as an adult. This year has been the big push behind that, because the past few years, even when I was an adult, I really kind of graduated high school early. We both did. In our early, were you 17 when you graduated?
I graduated a year ahead of time.
Yeah.
I was supposed to graduate in 2023, but I graduated in 22 instead.
Nice. And yeah, like I graduated and I was, I think, 17 at the time. So really just, I turned 18, a month or two goes by, then I'm sent to boot camp. And I will say this, if you are into that sort of thing, more power to you. But that really wasn't what God was calling me to do. And I think after some time, I'm a bit happy that I wasn't destined for the military, because really I wouldn't have met Kylie if that were the case. And on the other hand, my personality would be completely flipped. It would be completely changed. And really, I think the whole YouTube thing would have just been, gone. So with a few of the challenges that have happened this year, there have been quite a few. Really just, running into the whole financial aspect. I have been all over the place with my finances, just trying to manage it, trying to keep a job, for crying out loud. Oh my goodness, trying to keep a job this year was the biggest pain. I swear, I don't know what on earth went wrong this year with finding a job, but staying with the job this year was probably the hardest thing for me when it came to being consistent on my behalf, whether that was getting laid off, getting cut hours, finding a better opportunity, or straight up just saying, hey, this isn't the job for me. There's bound to be improvement for next year, and I need to really seek and trust that I can find a job that I will stick with next year. And really just another big downside of this year was losing my pawpaw. He was our pawpaw. and he was a big influence behind this channel as a whole. Really, the whole reason that I wanted to make this channel, there were really 3 reasons. One of them was playing bass for all of you guys, playing bass covers, recording bass covers. The second one was, getting into tornado sirens, of course, and, recording those and everything. But the third one that sticks with me, that I think will be something that is generations to come in our family, is just the trains. Watching trains and, just trying to see everything I can before everything's gone and replaced or rebuilt and everything. And really a big inspiration was him. He was the one that took me out since I was probably 4 years old. We went to Marion, Ohio the first time back when I was 4, and I loved it immediately. It was something that I just really, really enjoy, and it will never be the same without him. And I feel for each and every one of you that has lost a loved one this year.
Especially during the holidays.
We
know how hard it is. We're going through it right now, but all we can do is pray, be closer to our family more than ever, and everything will be okay in the long run.
Absolutely. Despite, whatever your views are, whatever you think politically, whatever you disagree on, family is always important. Family, you never know when the last time you speak to someone is. You don't know if you're going to end the call on a bad note. You don't know if you're going to text someone for the last time. You just never know. And that's why it is so important to work things out no matter what. Try your very best to forgive and move on. And
even if it's hard to forgive, in the long run, it's going to make you better as a whole.
It will.
For an example, John and I have gone through multiple challenges this year, but the one thing that has kept us together is communication. If we didn't communicate with one another, we would have kept on falling on our faces time and time again. But another thing too, we stick by, no one leaves. And what that means is that we talk things out. We don't just leave the conversation unresolved and be mad at each other, because nothing is going to get resolved. Both of us are going to get hurt. So I highly advise, if there is anybody, and I mean anybody in your personal life, whether that's friends or family, that you have some type of argument, burden, miscommunication, whatever it may be, reach out to them and make amends, because it will make your life so much easier and less chaotic, and you will feel better as a person too. That's something John and I have been working on a lot this year, especially, and it's made both of us very much stronger, and honestly, it set us up for more success in the long run.
Yes, that is something I couldn't agree with more. And just anyone you've spoken to, wish them a Merry Christmas. Just reach out to them, tell them that you're thinking of them, because you never know what someone could be going through. You never know what kind of day someone could be having. It could be their last day. So whatever you do, don't hold on to grudges. Forgive and reach out to anyone you love, anyone you know that you constantly talk to, and just be there for them. Wish them a Merry Christmas. Try to just make their day in any way you can.
I know that this is a little bit of a more intense part of our video today, but also one thing we also wanted to add was our upcoming plans. So John, do you want to kick off and tell them what we're going to start next year?
With the plans for next year, For us as a couple, we are really wanting to solidify our relationship more and really just try our very best to live Christ-like lives, just since this year alone has really been hard for us to do that. And I think another big reason behind that is the times that I've almost died. You know, when I was
I kept him alive. He's
when
here.
Yep. But when I was in my accident back in 2022, I could have easily died. I could have easily broken my neck. And funny coincidence is there were signs that were put up there a week later, and if I would have wrecked then, I would have been mangled on those signs. So I think in a way God really saved me there. And I think as a way of, showing my appreciation for, just everything. Not only that, but just every situation, every day, every living second. Showing my appreciation to God and living a Christ-like life. Because honestly, that will really help our relationship as a whole. It'll help our anxiety, our fear. We will talk to one another, we'll be open with one another, and I think we'll get a lot more done that way. So another thing I'd like to mention, guys, is we've been engaged since February of this year, and
by the time this video goes out, it will be a little bit after our 10 months.
Yes. So next year we are planning on finally tying the knot. We are planning on finally officially getting married, and that will be something that I am looking forward to from this day forward. I am just super excited for that, and I think really next year seems like just a lot better of a time to do it than this year. We thought about doing it this year, but I'm kind of glad we didn't, because
a lot has happened, a lot has changed. Some of our family members have moved, so one thing led to another. We decided to wait until 2025. We don't have a date in place quite yet, but we do have another announcement, and you might know what's going on after he tells you.
So I had another announcement for you guys, and this is something I've been thinking about for a while now, and I think I'm finally gonna do it, just so that people who want to see us together and basically just a day in our lives, you guys can do that, because we're going to be making a vlog channel. So that will be something really exciting, and I cannot wait to get started on that. I will put the link to that channel in the description below once I get started. I won't have a video on there just yet, but once we start really getting into things, there will be probably a decent amount of videos put on there each month. So I would recommend checking that out once we get started on that. You want me to?
But before we go, we should play a game of hot hands.
Hot hands?
Best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do?
Okay. We're gonna play a game of hot hands. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 out of 3. You ready? Yep. Make sure to move your hands this time, okay? 2 out of 3, I won. Ah, man, you got me.
Okay.
Anyways.
Alrighty, guys. I think that being said, this is gonna be the end of the video. This is gonna be the closing video of this year. And yeah, I just really want to thank each and every one of you for your time, for viewing the channel, for liking, subscribing, leaving comments. Every single bit of it counts. Every single bit of it means you took the time out of the day to watch this channel. And that says something. So I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope you all have a great Merry Christmas and have an amazing holiday. And I wish you all a Happy New Year. And I can't wait to see you guys next year. Love you guys.